there.
Never the people see a lot.
It's true. Alright, they'll start coming down now. Have you a good crowd on it?
No.
Who's the rest of it?
Mark Hanlon.
The young boy?
Yeah.
Where's he from? Is he London, no?
Luke Collins, he's from Top London.
And who are the linesmen?
Don't know. Charlie O'Hagan is the coach.
I see, Liner is there. He's there. Me and Barry is other linesman. Agrees with the team playing into the scoreboard, is it? Yeah. Big one. You going to introduce him, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good,
We
Liam.
get you in focus. We get you in focus soon now.
Yeah. Was that the back?
He's at the back, could be the best. What's your club again? Tight.
Yeah.
Here we go ahead. Yeah, very good to him. Marcus Mangan is the captain, is he? It is Marcus Mangan, is it? Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
I thought it
Carbine.
was.
I thought Dave Carbine collected all the trophies this year.
Yeah.
But then, I guess he's been injured, hasn't he? So.
Yeah, well, it's Marcus, isn't it? He's reading out the changes, is he?
Yeah.
Will you go through them?
Yeah. I'll go through them.
What time is it now, boy? Just breathe, eh? Yeah. But make sure you come over to us. You get that? Huh? Ah, why? Will we use the table, do you think, for, or do you hang on, leave it, come on.
Yeah.
We'll try and put, that will help a bit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work it.
Yeah.
Gonna be breezy with that. Everything. Yeah. We'll go ahead?
Yeah.
Right. You going first?
Yeah.
We ready, boys?
Yeah.
Right.
And you're very welcome along to McGovern Park today for the Capital Concrete Senior Football Championship Final. It's St Kiernan's against North London Shamrocks. It's a novel final and certainly one that we're looking forward to. I'm Charlie Evans, your commentator today, and because he was so good for the semi-finals, I've asked him back again today. Paul Coggins. Paul, how do you feel the game will go today?
Hello, well, welcome everybody. No pressure there, Charlie, and it's great to be here in the county final today. Very, very, very windy conditions here in Ruislip today. The rain at the minute is holding off. We've had rain all morning over here in West London. I think it'll be a very, very tight game, Charlie. Defence is on top. I think scores will be hard to come by, especially with these conditions. The old adage of the game at two halves. And it's exciting though. It's North London Shamrocks' first time in a county final. There's huge excitement around North London. It's a derby game really. St Kiernan's have won the senior championship 3 times, 2016, 2021 and 2022. So they're in good shape. The North London Shamrocks, Kiernan Green here from Donegal walking over towards us. They're very in good shape, looking confident. Referee today is Mark Hanley from the Cuchulainn Club in London, assisted by his linesmen Colm Lynott and Liam Barry, and the fourth official Charlie O'Hagan. We have a new statsman today, Adam Askin from Ty Holland in County Monaghan. Tirconnell Gales clubman, has won 4 senior championships, so we're well used to, and he'd be well used to days like this. And look, it's all about starting the game now. The managers, both of them, would, no matter what they say, they'd be full of nerves, you know. It's both their first time as managers for their clubs. Sinan Grady, St Faulia's club in County Roscommon, his first year in charge of the St Kiernan's. They've already won the league. They'd probably be favourites today. He'd be very excited. He would have had a busy week. His wife Cleona gave birth to a young son over the week, so congrats to them. And I suppose there'd be no better present than winning a senior championship today. And then we have Peter Witherow from the St Michael's club in County Donegal, the same club as my wife, my late wife Anne. And I just have to keep quiet for a minute here now. We have our own Naveen.
Lovely rendition of the national anthem there, and we'll quickly run through the teams before throwing. St Kiernan's have a couple changes to what's named. In goal, Dan McDonough. 2, Jeff Kingston. 3, Keith Curran. 4, Owen Walsh. 5, David Rogers. 6, David Carabine. 7, Conor O'Donoghue. 8 is Jamie Gillen. He's replaced by 20, Kevin Doolin. 9, Oren Kerr. 10 is Kevin Henry. He is replaced by 26, Killian Brady. 11, Marcus Mangan. 12, Tom Waters. 13, Danny Doyle. 14, Sean Tucker. 15, Kevin McCarthy. And then quickly on the North London team. In goal, Graham Brodie. 2, Nathan McElwain. 3, Liam Kelly. 4, Owen Flanagan. 5, Sean McGonigal. 6, Conor McGonigal. 7, Adam Dunn. 8, Mahal Carroll. 9, Alton Boyle. 10, Daniel Clark. 11, Joe McGill. 12, Michael Miller. 13, Rory Rafferty. 14 is Enda McHugh. However, he's replaced by 23, Conor McKelvey. And 15, Kieran Diver. And Paul, I suppose the big news here is that Owen Walsh is fit to start for St Kiernan's, and that is a massive boost for them.
Oh, massive. Owen, the current London captain, you know, and Kevin Henry may play some part also. I just see from the toss there, Charlie, I don't know who won the toss, but North London are playing with the conditions in the first half, so you can expect Kiernan's to drop many players back behind the ball, try and delay tactics, I suppose, as much as possible. North London will be looking for a very fast start, get going. I see Dan Clark is in the middle of the field starting at number 10 for them, another current London player, and he will be major influence on the team. It'd be interesting to see who's taking up Kevin McCarthy. I think it's Nathan McElwain at the minute over there. Kevin, huge influence. So here we go, and the ball is won by North London. Dan Clark has it, and it's a free right in the middle of the field there for Dan, right from the throw-in.
See, he gets the game going quickly. Out wide to Kieran Diver. Scored the goal in the semi-final for North London, which made sure of victory over Fulham Irish. And that hand pass there breaks down. Could have been a possible free out there, but Tom Waters gets possession. And here is Owen Walsh. Missed the semi-final, but it's such a boost, as we said, for the London captain to be back for St Kiernan's today.
That's an important turnover there in the early seconds for St Kiernan's. They'll just steady the ship now. Carried out by Conor Donoghue. Passed it across to Jeff Kingston. Won well by Kevin McCarthy. He's on the run. He's so dangerous, Kevin, ex-Kerry. Get a bit of a wrestle there with McElwain. A bit of late stuff going on. The linesman telling them to calm down. But I think they're all right. They've stopped now for a second. You'll probably see some of that in the early stages. Tom Walters has it. Kiernan's are just holding the ball on the 45. Conor Donoghue taking a solo, taking a shot with his right foot. And a super score by Conor Donoghue from Charlestown, County Mayo. He opens the scoring for St Kiernan's. A good shot there just from outside the 21. And well taken, and a good start for the St Kiernan's. There's a little bit of afters going on here, but look that's what's going to happen. They're all congregated around the middle of the field here. North London will be looking to try and create balls down past the 45, which they're doing. But again, it's been taken by the Kiernans, so the North London have lost that. Keith Curran has taken it. So the Kiernans have started better, Charlie. They've weathered the first attack. They've got a good score, and they seem nicely settled down.
Yep, and the two teams have played each other twice in the league earlier this year. Kiernan's did win both games by 6 points, and one of them was the final. So in terms of the head-to-head this year, St Kiernan's have been on top between the two, as Marcus Mangan has the ball, goes back to Owen Walsh. So we said it's North London's first county final. And Paul, would you say that the experience that St Kiernan's have may be a factor in the game today?
For sure, Charlie. Like, you cannot beat experience. You know, North London have had a tremendous year and will be working hard. Sean Tucker here has it on the right hand side. He's going to kick with his left foot. That's another good score, I think. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Sean Tucker, a really good score on his left foot there. Good run down the right hand side of the pitch by Owen Walsh. He makes such a difference, Owen Walsh, because he's super defender, and on top of that, you know, he can there'll be a bit of a delay there where there's a North London player down in the field, but Michael Carroll has got it. North London on the attack now. They attack in great numbers. Adam Dunn has it, but they're being closed off. They didn't get going there as quick as they would like. Great tackling by the Kiernans again, really good. And
there was maybe a bit of a strike out there, but that is already a factor of the game. We can already see that this game is being played in a very, shall we say, physical way. As a ball is into Sean Tucker, has got 1 point already.
But that was a great turnover again. Marcus Mangan was involved, Conor Donoghue. There's a chance here now for the Kiernans. Kevin Doolan, he's got it on his right foot, but it's going to drop short. So Graham Brody has it, the ex-Laois goalkeeper. Fist pumps it out over to the right hand side. Michael Miller, the captain, has it, gives it to Dan Clark. Graham Brody has continued to go forward. They've got to maybe use the ball a bit quicker, I think, North London. That's again slow build-up play. They still have it with Joe McGill, but they've allowed St. Kiernan's to get back, you know. He's had a shot there and it's just too far out, and has dropped short into Dan McDonough's hands. So they've had 3 attacks, I think, so far, the North London Shamrocks. And Kiernan's have had 4 turnovers, from the 4 attacks. They've had 1 shot drop short, and Kiernan's are on the attack. The conditions are absolutely difficult against Kiernan's at the minute, but they're not letting it show. There's a massive wind advantage, and they have it out in the middle of the field again, but they're going on a solo, going into the tackle. Now he's given an early ball in, but he's lucky. Yeah, it's been called back by the ref. Dan Clark took it there, but to be honest, it was a ball really that wasn't going to anyone in particular. Kiernan's have bodies back. North London at the minute haven't settled. It's clear to see they haven't settled into their usual game. They're a little bit slow on the attack, which is unusual for them. They're usually a very fast counter-attack inside, and as Adam said, they've been turned over 4 times, quite simply because they brought the ball into the tackle. And the Kiernans, physical, yeah, but just the way you need to be in a county final. Mickey Miller has it.
Yep, he looks inside to Rory Rafferty. That is good pressure there, but it's gone all the way through to Adam Dunn. Can he get the first score for North London? And he hand passes it over the bar. Or is it wide? Wide.
Well, Charlie, that was a real opportunity. I mean, he just rushed it a bit. He was inside.
Yeah.
He was 5 metres out on the right-hand side of the pitch, as you can see. And really that should have been the opening score for North London. Now it'll be interesting to see the amount of pressure they put on here. Dan won't be rushing to take the kick out. North London will be putting the pressure on. The ball has come off the tee. Of course, that was an accident. That's twice it's happened.
It's very windy, to be fair.
It is, of course, but they won't be rushing anyway. Here he goes on his left foot, straight out to the middle of the pitch.
That ball's going to hang in the air with the wind. That favours North London, but Dave Rogers comes away with it. It's Carabine actually, and he has a free out there.
Well won. I said last in the semi-final how good the Kiernans have been on the second phase play, especially around the breaking ball. And here again, they've got a good ball up to Sean Tucker, who's winning the battle there at full forward. He's trying a shot here.
I think
it's a great effort. That's an absolutely great effort, but you see, the wind held it. The wind held it in the end, and it looked good. And another day that would have gone over the bar. North London have a chance here now if they can move quickly. They just seem a little bit slow. McElwain gives it to Clark. Clark is on the ball now at the minute, looking for options. They've got 1 man inside, which I'm surprised at, that they wouldn't have a couple more inside, in these conditions.
Chance now for Conor McGonigal to come forward. He goes back to McGill. Game's playing at a good pace, to be fair, which maybe the 2 semi-finals weren't. Here is Carroll out wide to Owen Flanagan, former London county player. He has Sean McMonagle there for support. He'll try a shot and he'll get a point.
Good, yeah, and they needed that. That was a good score. Good patience by North London Shamrocks. Taken out on the wing by Sean McMonagle.
Yeah.
And Sean, with his right foot, sent it over very well. Good score from the left-hand side of the pitch over on the 21. And that'll settle North London. And now we have 2 points for Kiernan's, 1 point for North London Shamrocks. The referee, I think, is being called over by one of his linesmen, Colin Lynott. So there's some sort of an altercation off the ball there, which I'm sure Colin will give all the information. Colin himself, a hugely experienced referee. I just thought North London maybe should play with at least 2 inside. They're going with 1 inside, leaving a lot of space out the field. And with this wind, they need to maybe let the ball in a little bit earlier. And they've got the guys inside, Rory Rafferty, Damien Diver, really good players. Michael Carroll is drifting from midfield into full forward, but they have a full press now on the Kiernan's kick out here, so let's see. Here it goes. It's holding in the wind. North London have come in and punched it, but again it's back on the 21, but Kiernan's have it. Curran has it, gives it to Dan. Curran to Dan, Dan to Curran, and Dan is just soloing it there. He kicks it out to the left hand side. Owen Walsh playing very wide and deep. They're under pressure here at the minute. What's that?
Here is McDonough still on the ball as
Okay.
Shamrocks are pressing the Kiernans quite high here, and McDonough's unsure of what to do, but just gets the hand pass to Owen Core.
They have to do that when they've got these conditions against them, but it's up to North London to really press them even more than they are doing, because they're struggling to get out, but they've managed to get out now, and Owen Walsh is the right man at the right time on the ball. He solos up the middle of the field, sends it in, and it's a well won free kick there, which I think will be taken by Sean Tucker. Danny Doyle was fouled. Again, a bit of indiscipline, no need for it at all. Well spotted by the referee. The Kiernan show great experience, very calm under pressure there, kept the ball well at the back, worked it out, found Owen Walsh, and now Sean Tucker has a kick here just outside the 21, between the 21, right in the middle of the arc. I don't think he'd get 2 points for this, maybe next year, but it's in a little bit more than that. This should be a scoreable kick from Sean, especially the way he started, and we'll just give him his moment here now. And it's over, straight over the bar. So that's 3 points to 1 for the Kiernans. Really good start to the game. Silly free kick, really a bit of indiscipline by the North London lads. They don't need to be doing that in a county final. You've got to be calm under pressure and just go and try and delay the opposition as much as possible. Anyway, they've had a short free kick out. That's the first short kick out of the game, because all the kick outs have been long up to that. There's a long ball trying to find the man. Sometimes it's more difficult when you're playing with the wind, because you're trying to kick it in early and you just overdo it.
Yep.
And that's what happened there. Joe McGill was inside, but the ball wasn't good enough, and it's just another wasted opportunity. So again, full press by the North London Shamrocks. Dan McDonough is coming out nice and steady, he won't rush. Hugely experienced goalkeeper Dan. I see Tom Walters out here. He's usually a good option for the Kiernans on the kick out, but it's gone straight up the middle to Sean Carabine. He's got it, and he's won a free kick. That's well done by Sean. David, sorry, not Sean, David, I'm thinking of his brother Sean. Sean isn't here today. David, he's still down, but he did well there. He really did well, and the referee has brought it forward 10 metres. Marcus Mangan has gone down. I don't think there's a lot to that, but Marcus will just keep the ball, keep the cool, drops it for another second, ensures that there's a bit of a chat between the referee and Joe McGill. And see, North London don't need that. They need to keep moving and keep the ball in play all the time. This will suit St. Kiernan's. Here's Mangan. He goes with a good 50-50 ball up to Kevin McCarthy, who Nathan McElwain did very well, but the Kiernans have it. Tom Walters has it on his left. He punches it to Kevin McCarthy. It's bobbling about. Good tackling by North London. Oh, really good play by North London. Good turnover there, and they come away now. Can they break at their pace? Here they go. They need to go. They want to go at pace. They've got numbers. Damien Diver is carrying it straight through the middle. Good run by him. They're still going. Here's the shot.
Micheál Carroll.
And
that goes over.
What a score. And that is a really good score. A really good turnover from North London. Kevin McCarthy found himself in a good position, but he was outnumbered. They didn't foul that time. They took the ball and then they moved it at pace. Great counter-attack and score. 3 points for Kiernan's, 2 points for North London Shamrock.
See.
So we have the kick out again from Dan.
Some of the kick outs, they have been going long, but with the wind they've just been holding up in the air, and there's a bit of indecision here. This one goes a bit further than the other ones have from McDonough, and it's tapped down, and Michael Miller can come away with it. Looks out to Rory Rafferty. He gets possession. He'll try and take on Jeff Kingston. Comes inside, goes back outside. Here's Joe McGill to McMonagle. McGill goes for a shot from a long way out, and it's a great point.
Oh, that's a great score. That's more like it. That's how to use the conditions well. A bit of patience and get the right man on the shot. And really good score there from Joe McGill, I think. Yeah. So the score, they've had 4 scores from turnovers, 2 each. So again there, they won the ball in the middle of the field from the break. Michael Miller did really well. The crowd are roaring here, the goalie to hurry up. Here it goes again. Dan Clark has got in, and North London have started to win. Here's another good win from that kick out. They're on the run. They've got a chance here for sure. They've got a man over. This could be a goal. It's an opportunity, and it will be. Well taken by Rory Rafferty. Rory, wasn't it Rory, Charlie?
Yep, definitely.
Real coolness, and I think he's been injured in the process, has he? Is it him?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe just when he was running out after scoring the goal. I didn't see anything myself.
No. Did you see anything? Nobody saw anything. We're like Arsene Wenger in his prime. We saw nothing. But we definitely saw the goal anyway.
Yeah.
It was a real good move. It came from winning the opposition kick out, worked it at pace, had the extra man on the turn on the run. Rory Rafferty, he's real coolness, real cool finish. Went on to his dummy, the goalie, and just slotted it. That's the way you like to see goals scored. So North London have scored a goal and a point from the last 2 kickouts, and they lead 1 goal and 3 points to 3 points. So they've really settled into the game after that opening 5 to 10 minutes. I think the Kiernans need to change their kick-out routine because it's not working for them. Dan is not going short. No, it's difficult to go short, but I think you need to try maybe a little bit harder against this breeze. The Kiernans need to maybe have more movement, try and get a spare man, open up a bit of space, maybe go looking for the ball and then kick it in over the top. I would use Tom Walters a bit more, even though he's been closely shadowed by Conor McGonigal. Tom hasn't got into it yet, and he would want to be getting into the game. He'd want to himself. Rory Rafferty is still down while we're talking.
It is a massive delay here, and Mark Hanley did go and speak to the umpires, and I think he had a conversation with Liam Barry, but it doesn't look like anything is going to happen from whatever incident did happen. But just, it would be silly if St Kiernan's, maybe in the annoyance of conceding the goal, just something happened, obviously, because he stayed down.
He'd be a massive loss to North London, Rory Rafferty. He had a great game here in the semi-final. He's nifty on his feet. He can turn left and right. He can shoot left and right. He wins ball out in front. He's a current London player. He's hugely important, and he's certainly down for a good while. I think he'll be okay in the end, but he's getting a fair bit of attention here. I don't know what happened. I'm sure the 2 water carriers would probably be able to tell us, but we might not bother asking them because there'll be 2 different stories. Chris Burns is one of them from Balmullet, County Mayo for the Kiernans, and we have Chris Green in from the North London Shamrocks, a Donegal man from Letterkenny. There's a big Donegal influence here on the North London team today. Peter Witherow, as I said, from the St Michael's Club, and he's assisted by Brian Conahan. Anyway, we're ready to go again. The rain is still holding off. It looks okay. I think the conditions are going to be okay. It's breezy, very breezy here in Ruislip. Dan McDonough is about to take the kick out again. Will he go short? No, he didn't. He's gone long again. Michael Carroll is up there, and they've lost it again, the Kiernans. That's 3 in a row. Surprising because the Kiernans normally, but they didn't have the bodies around it. If you don't have the bodies around the kick out, you're not going to win it. So North London on the attack. Not a great ball there. And Kiernans have the sideline over on the far side of the pitch where the crowd is really, really noisy crowd, and that's great to see on this special day here at the McGovern Park.
Carabine brings the ball forward into Oran Kerr, and now I think North London have scored 1-2 since Kiernan's last scored, so getting a point is important to St Kiernan's in this attack anyway. Owen Walsh goes for the kick inside in towards Danny Doyle, and he's just can't claim it, and North London defence comes away with it. Owen Flanagan to Michael Miller to Carroll. He won a county title with Guidor over in Donegal a few years ago. He's trying to do the same with North London today, and they work the ball out from that Kiernan's press. Dan Clark, he always looks to kick the ball inside. Will he do it? He goes for it this time with a diagonal ball in towards Harney.
Yeah, it was a good effort. That should be a free out, really. There's a bit of tackling, but he didn't give it. No, I thought that might have been a free out, but the Kiernans have it. It's a free out now to the Kiernans. Conor Donoghue. Kevin McCarthy has dropped really deep.
Yep.
He's inside his own 45. Bit of a late tackle on him there, which the referee has let go, but they are on the attack. Carabine has it. Here's David. He's been urged to keep going here on the far right-hand side of the pitch. Owen Walsh will take it off him. Kiernans could do with a score now soon. They haven't scored for at least 12-13 minutes. Kevin McCarthy has it.
Oren Kerr.
Yeah.
Conor
Well
O'Donoghue.
taken by Conor. See, they've got to be patient. He has to carry it. They can't shoot from there. Danny Doyle has it, but they just can't shoot. And the North London boys know it, and they're just crowding them out. It's so hard to get a score.
And there we go.
Again, a great turnover by North London. Rory Rafferty has it. Now, can they break? Can they break at pace? Rory has it. Dan Clark is making a run. He's got a bit of space. Rory has held on to it. Gives it to Owen Flanagan. Graham Brody has it over on the far side of the pitch.
Wearing a bib.
Yeah, he's wearing a bib, but he's playing as an extra outfield player. Very much so. But it's now slowed down, so Kiernans have 12, 13 players back behind the ball.
There's not a lot of pressure being applied to North London here. They're just able to keep the ball. And Carroll goes out wide to McGonigal.
Great
pass.
That's a great, fantastic pass by Carroll.
Doesn't claim the mark. Here's Kieran Diver into Nathan McElwain. And over to Sean McGonigal. And now Owen Flanagan's advance from cornerback. He might think about going for a shot. He goes to his teammate. And it's just given away there, but North London get it back. Miller to McGonigal again, and now Kiernans have 14 men back behind the ball.
They have, but they're not really extending any real pressure on them. I think they're giving them an opportunity, and here's another shot from Carroll, and it's a score. And like, when you have a breeze like that, you're going to be able to shoot from well outside the 45, which Carroll did there. He had room, he had space. Kiernan's had 14 men back behind the ball, but you've got to press. You've got to do more pressing than that when the opposition have a strong conditioned breeze like that. So it's 1-4 for North London Shamrocks, 3 points for the Kiernans. North London Shamrocks have definitely settled well into this game. Their tackling is very good at the back. Their organisation is good. They're winning the breaks. They've just won another one there now. Joe McGill is about to pick it up. Been tackled by Conor Donoghue, but they still have it, and they've won the last 5 kickouts, North London Shamrocks. I'm just surprised at that, because Kiernan's strength has been around that area. Now they are pressing now, the Kiernans. They're coming out to press them, which is better. But North London have runners everywhere. This is a great run here by Liam Kelly. Rory Rafferty has it. Rory will try on his right foot. Another great score. What a score. Is that a score? It is.
Yep.
A good run by Liam Kelly. Came from deep from his own defence. And at the minute, North London Shamrocks are in prime position. They're winning the game 1 goal and 5 to 3 points. That's 8 points to 3. They're playing very, very well. They're playing a very smart game, but they wouldn't need to be, in my opinion, 6-7 points up at half time with the way this breeze is. Here's another long kick out again, and this time Tom Walters has it for the Kiernans, and they have a chance of a quick breakaway here.
It's Oren Kerr coming strong. He's tackled by Carroll, and it's a free in there. Just a two-handed tackle there, and an opportunity for probably Sean Tucker to, or will it be Tom Waters? It's going to be Waters to get a badly needed point for St Kiernan's. As we said, the conditions are causing problems. It's why Kiernan's are struggling with the long kickouts, because the ball's just hanging in the air and North London are batting it down and winning the kickouts.
Yeah, Tom will take it here from the right hand side of the pitch. It's not an easy free, but it'll be really welcomed by the St Kiernan supporters if Tom can slot this over. I'd have every confidence in him, but it is a difficult kick. He's a great left foot, Tom. Here he goes, just outside the 21. It looks good. Well done. Great score, Tom. That's a great score by Tom Walters. And And that came from Tom himself winning the kick out. I said earlier,
Yeah.
use Tom Walters more. He's so good under that. He won it. He passed it off to Owen Walsh, and Owen Kerr carried it, and they got a good score out of it. So it's now 1-5 to North London Shamrocks, 4 points to the Kiernans. Good long kick out there. Who'll win it?
Jeff Kingston has a
Yeah,
two
but he's under
North
pressure.
London men around him, but
Did
he does
well.
very well there.
Oh yeah, he did well.
Now
That's well
Marcus Mangan has it. Gets
Marcus.
past Adam Dunn.
Hugely experienced player, as I said, been injured a lot all year. Had an accident and then came back. A really good player. Ball given into Danny Doyle. Danny
He's
has
done
it,
very
number
well
13.
there.
He has. And Conor Donoghue is inside. This is a chance of a goal. Oh, well saved by Brody. Possibly Conor could have just maybe tried to go round him, but then the angle would have been even worse. Maybe if he gone on to his left, but all these things I can talk about them here. But he was under pressure there, but it was a good turnover by the Kiernans. They broke at pace, and North London didn't have the numbers back on that occasion. They want to be careful on that because it's a 45 now to the Kiernans. If they could get another score before half time, just bring it back to a goal. I don't know if Tucker will be trying from here against that breeze.
Very,
I doubt
very
it.
difficult. Yeah, they'll probably look to go short. If he was to go for a point, chances are it may hang in the air, and we'll just have to wait and see what he decides to do. Oren Kerr is coming forward.
Yeah, he's not going to go for it. He's not going to go for it. He gives it back to David Carabine. Here's David looking for Tucker again. Still haven't made any progress. They're on the 45. North London have plenty of bodies back. They still have 3 up front. It's not the new rules here yet, but North London are playing to the new rules, as most teams would anyway. If you haven't got 3 men up front minimum, I think you lack a bit of ambition. Here's Kevin McCarthy, far out on the left hand side. David Carabine making a run. A super player, David. Uses Marcus Mangan, but they're just finding it so difficult to find any space against North London. They've been asked to go from right to left. Owen Walsh has it. He'll make the right decision. Back to Carabine again. They're just keeping the ball at the minute. I suppose they're 4 points down. They look at it and say, that's okay. Try and look for one more score before half time. Kevin McCarthy's foul. That could be brought forward. But I don't think he did.
No.
A little bit of reaction from Damien Diver. He'd be better to say nothing. Owen Walsh has it, making a run. They'll be looking to get a free here now. Is it Conor O'Donoghue on the right hand side, the Charlestown man, keeping the ball.
They
Good
are
play by
finding it
Conor.
very, very difficult to get through, and
Carabine
that was
did
a
well.
risky hand pass there, and a bit of a high tackle.
Definitely. That'll be, I don't know, it could be a black, but it'd certainly be a book, and the referee is taking something out of his top corner pocket anyway.
I think it was Sean McMonagle with the tackle.
It was on Carabine. Carabine is down. It's just a lazy tackle, I call it. It was a lazy tackle. They were doing well, and really not making much progress, just going across the field. And the referee's having a good lengthy conversation with him. I don't know if we can see, Charlie, whether it's yellow or black. It probably yellow.
Probably yellow. I wouldn't say black.
No.
It was a high challenge, and we'll see what Mark Hanley does. He is walking away, but slowly, and it's a yellow card.
Carabine is okay, and it's just a free on the 45, slightly to the left of the post, right on the 45. Marcus Mangan is looking to take it quickly. They're looking to send it into the square, I'd say, for Sean Tucker.
Sean Tucker's out on the wing.
No,
to the
he is
left
actually,
there.
so he's not even in there. So he'll give it short. And
it's Doolan in possession. One of the late changes for St. Kiernan's to Keith Curran.
Keith, brother of Stephen, ex-London player with myself. I managed him. I met him here today. He's here for the final all the way over from Carsavine in County Kerry. And Stephen himself was a great player for the Kiernans and for London. And Keith is the same, 10 years with the St. Kiernan's club. And he still has the ball. He's making good inroads up the field. He needs a bit of support now, and he's got it. Kevin McCarthy has it, but he has been highly tackled there by McIlwain, who doesn't think he gave away free, but I think he did, and
Yeah.
Kevin has brought it at least 6 metres forward, but he's been asked to bring it back. I thought he was going to bring it home with him there, but Kevin still has it. He's still looking for them extra few yards. Has to go back though. It's just not a shootable position at the minute with these conditions. Owen Walsh, yeah.
Kiernan's obviously, as we say, we're 4 points down, and you did say earlier on that maybe it's a 6-point wind at the moment. So if they were to get a score here, bring it back to 3, they'd be happy. But it's turned over.
Right. Good work again. Good work by North London
That
Shamrocks.
wasn't a good tackle there, and
yeah, McElwain. There's a bit of a skemozzle here.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a bit late on Nathan. Somebody went in there.
looked like
They've
Tom,
got into a bit of bother.
was it maybe Tom Waters went in
Tom
afterwards?
is up there, but
I'm not
there's
sure.
a few lads up there. Owen Walsh is up there, but not a lot in it really. Not a lot in it. Nathan did a good turnover. He's down, so we'll have to wait and see. Nathan is having a really good game for North London Shamrocks, doing a good job on the danger man Kevin McCarthy. Nathan from the Chairman Club in Donegal, trains the Tyrconnell Gaels ladies, and is a current London player too. North London have probably 10 in the squad here from the London squad, so that's huge experience, like all year playing at a high level in both league, championship, the Talton Cup. St Kiernan's wouldn't have as many. They have Owen Walsh there,
Sean Tucker as
Sean
well.
Tucker in the squad, yeah. Hopefully we'd see a few more from the Kiernans this season, because they've got many good players. Conor Donoghue is one. Obviously Tom Walters will be a big addition to the London squad, but
Kevin Henry as well when he's
Kevin, Kevin,
when he's back fit potentially.
and dare I say Marcus Mangan, to me one of the best defenders I've seen in London over my time. Cool, calm, very good footballer, very few weaknesses if any at all with Marcus, both feet, but I think the biggest strength he has is experience, but he'll need it all here today. We said this would be close, and it's close. It's a very good game in these conditions. Both teams, fair play, have tried to play football, good counter-attacking football. It's probably a bit more open than maybe I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And it's 1-5 to North London Shamrocks. That's 8 points, 4 points to St Kiernan's.
And Joe McGill got the game restarted there. Goes for a pass in towards Kieran Divot. He does collect it, and it's McKelvey who comes onto it. Ball inside. There's a potential scoring opportunity here. It was Boyle inside. There's a chance here.
Nice
There's
play.
McKelvey. It's
Oh
my God!
that could have been a goal.
Just
that could have been a goal.
a
He
shot
just-
from McKelvey
yeah.
there, bounced in front of McDonough, and it was just hit wide in the end.
Yeah, came off Dan. Dan would have been disappointed. It came off him,
Yeah.
and McKelvey followed it up, and really should have finished it, and that would have been a huge score. But Kiernan's lived to fight. It should have been a point. It should have been a point. He just dropped it short, well short, and it was a lovely move. Kick out again, full press. Dan is looking to go short, but it's not on.
Maybe the wind at its strongest that it's ever been as this kick out.
Again, they've won it,
Yeah.
North London.
Oh,
but
they've
no,
got it back
Conor
there,
Donoghue's turned
O'Donoghue.
it over. Michael Miller is down the ground.
Poor tackle there.
Yeah, late tackle. Looking to go quick, Marcus Mangan. But there's
I'm not sure why that's been brought back there.
no, he told him to take it,
Yeah.
and then when he took it, he pulled it back. But he might have not known that the player was injured. In fairness,
Potentially, yeah.
Michael Miller was down. He got a bang to the head, so that's probably why. So you have to do that. So fair play to the referee. He would have got the word from his officials, I'm sure. So Marcus Mangan has it just on the halfway line, and he has no option but to go backwards to Owen Walsh. Kiernan's could badly do with a score before half time, but they're a long way at the minute from getting that. Back on their own 45, Dan McDonough has it, but kind of a lucky one there.
Yeah,
He slipped
soft,
and
very
soft
soft.
free, yeah. Carabine has it. Carabine over to Jeff Kingston. They're just at the minute just keeping ball.
They're trying to run the clock down for half time potentially.
Yeah.
They'll find it difficult to do that as they're in their own half. But they get the ball over to Jeff Kingston.
Both teams have put in a huge effort here. Rory Rafferty is dropping back, trying to help his defence. Kevin McCarthy has it. He's been absolutely given no chance at all, McCarthy, and it's another turnover from North London Shamrocks. Really good work, and here they go in loads of numbers, lots of numbers, North London. Kiernan's dropping back though, they've slowed it down at the minute. McGill has it for North London, out around the middle of the field. Gets it across to Rory Rafferty, who's dropped well out the field. Gives it to Brody. Oh, good tackle. Danny Doyle, that's a good tackle. They've no goalie. They have no goalie. 1-on-1 up
Massive
tight.
goal chance.
If McCarthy if he gives it to Tucker has it, but it's slowed down a bit. They've got a man back now, but that was a great turnover. Tom Walters.
No.
Oh,
he slipped. It's gone in.
It's a goal. Oh, really? Tom had a shot for a point. It was going nowhere. It was dropping right into the arms of the North London corner back on the goals, and he slipped just as he was going to catch the ball, and it bounced and over his head. But you know what? You need a little bit of luck, and by God, that was luck. Tom will say he meant it, of course, but it all came from a turnover from Danny Doyle, and that has really, really opened it. So North London have won their kick out, but he's pulled it back. He's pulled it back.
You just wonder, like Mark Hanley as a referee, albeit he is consistent, the advantage rule doesn't appear to ever be used by him, and that was a great opportunity there. If he just did play advantage for North London to go forward, it's the same for St Kiernan's as well at other times, as they do get the ball forward now to Rafferty as they look to strike back after that lucky goal. The goal mouths are incredibly muddy here, the rain affecting that, and also the Junior B final on beforehand as Kieran Diver goes for the shot.
Oh, good score.
Fantastic.
That's a really good response. And that leaves the scores. North London Shamrocks 1-6, St Kiernan's 1-4, but North London Shamrocks will be hugely, hugely disappointed with that goal.
There is a sub there on the North London team. It is number 5, Sean McMonagle is off, and he's replaced by 24, Oren Hilly. I think it maybe McMonagle who was the unlucky. Knock. Was he? He did get a bit of a knock as well. Was he? He may have been the unlucky player who slipped just a moment ago. But
well, that's not a nice way to end the day for him. But they did respond well. They got a really good score. Damien Diver from over on the left-hand side with his right foot. There's been very, very few wides, if any, in this game. There's been a few balls dropped short. There's obviously been a lucky enough goal, although Tom won't say that, and this has gone out to Tom. I fully expect him to get this, and if he doesn't get it, Kiernan's have got it.
Manga did very
Kevin
well
McCarthy,
there.
oh, what a pick-up, beautiful pick-up by McCarthy, and he's on the run. Damien Diver trying to put him under pressure, but this has been a good response from Kiernan's. Another score here would just leave the minimum between them before half-time. They're inside the North London 45. North London have lots of bodies back. But Kiernan's at the ball, Conor Donoghue. They'd be happy enough now to just see out this half, I'd say, the Kiernans, you know. Yeah. They've got back into the game that was floating away from them. The goal has just made a huge difference. And Kevin McCarthy will be looking to try and win a free if he can. That's what he'll be doing. Taking on two men there. He's giving a beautiful ball in. That's a beautiful pass. Oh. That was a beautiful pass into...
It was Killian Brady there who had come forward. There was just a goal chance there. He has stayed down after that, and so has Graham Brody. But it's half-time here. The scoreline is St Kiernan's 1-4, North London Shamrocks 1-6. A 2-point lead is maybe not enough with the win so far, but Paul, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, I think it was a fantastic game. It had everything. We've had 2 goals. We've had some really good, skillful football in these difficult conditions. It's toed and froed. St Kiernan started off the better team. Then North London came into it for 15-20 minutes and they got their scores. They played very, very well. They counter-attacked at pace, which we knew they would. They didn't waste hardly any ball. North London are going in the dressing room first. The crowd are getting really into it. But they St Kiernan's, with that goal late in the first half, has really changed the half-time team talks from the management, because now North London are going to be playing against a very, very strong breeze. They aren't ahead by what they needed to be ahead by at all. and St Kiernan's would go in the happier of the two teams for sure.
So their half-time score 1-6 North London Shamrocks. St Kiernan's 1-4. We'll come back after half-time.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what Kiernan's do on the North London kick out now.
Oh, they the goal, never know.
He just fell. He just fell. Well, and they took him off then, did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God, what a day.
But Kieran's, they'll have that water to shoot from distance. Full forward, Chan. I don't know if he's on the start. He's actually, Kieran's weren't pressing him high enough around 45.
No.
He got a few long range shots off.
We said that. What are they? They haven't been many wides, has there? Wides in the second half.
Wide, number 7, 6, 8. He fisted it wide.
Yeah.
That's all, just one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Short, 2 from Kieran's, 1 from Denver. Saves there, he put a couple of saves there.
Yeah, but they weren't
Half
great
chances.
finishes there.
Half chances.
It was a goal or something.
We have to choose man in the match.
We do.
Yeah.
At the minute, who would be man of the match?
Water's got a glass tank. Just really Water's
Struggling now, though. No one on the team who's got
kick out. It's going to be won and lost in the kick out.
Yeah.
you never know, yeah.
Even if you had them during daytime, like.
You ready?
Both teams now back out for the second half. It's now St Kiernan's who have the advantage of the wind, and they only have to crawl back. 2 points is the deficit. And I should say also that there is extra time today if there is a draw, and then if there is a draw again after extra time, we'll be back here for a replay next Sunday at 2 p.m. But so far, North London Shamrocks are at least in the lead for now. Paul will probably have to see a complete reversal of how the game is played, with Kiernan's having that advantage of the wind and North London battling hard against it.
Well, that's it. It'll be interesting to see how Kiernan's go about it. Obviously, Tucker is in on the square, Sean Tucker, and he's even in the first half they tried to play good early ball in as much as possible, but we'll have to see what happens. There's been a change for North London.
There's a sub there, 20. Thomas Lenihan is on for 9, which is Alton Boyle, so that's 2 subs used for North London so far, as they clearly feel that they need something a bit extra in midfield.
Ready to go, and Kiernan's will have to be patient as well as you know, and use their experience here in the second half. They're probably favourites for it, but North London will be really determined. This is the first final, Charlie, since 2013 that neither Tyrconnell Gales or Fulham Irish usually have been in, or the Kiernan, so it's a really new final. But anyway, that's for another day.
Here's
Here,
David
Dave Rogers has got a
already.
really good chance,
And that's a great point, and exactly what St Kiernan's needs.
That's a big start. That's a big start for them. They're North London Shamrocks are looking for a free there. They were looking for a free during that. I don't know what that's about because I didn't see it again, but they were very annoyed that they didn't get a free kick.
Yeah.
But the play was moved quickly. Dave Rogers, who's moved to wing forward, got in front of the D and slotted it over. So here's the kick out from North London. Again, they've gone long. Well taken by Michael Carroll. And again, he wanted that advantage and he didn't get it.
See, he claimed the ball, but he didn't call the mark there. So it's strange as to why he couldn't just carry on.
They've got numbers here, though.
They do.
This is a chance.
Joe McGill on his left foot.
That's a great score, Joe. That's a great move by North London Shamrocks. A great response straight away. Won a great kick out. Michael Carroll. He's very, very good, Michael. He's the go-to man, and Kiernan's are having problems trying to deal with him around the middle of the field. There's no doubt about that. They want to get a lot more numbers around him when the kick out comes towards him. At least that'll help put him off. He's a big man. He's Donegal experienced hugely in the inter-county, and he's got the ball again.
Push just before Oren Kerr was going to try and get possession. And needless, because there was 2 Shamrocks players around him and they were going to get the ball. They kick it inside to Kevin McCarthy.
Great ball, Marcus
Has
Mangan.
Doolan in the middle. It's cut out there by Flanagan. McCarthy just didn't connect properly with the pass. And
Flanagan did well, though. Flanagan did really well. Used all his old experience. The Sligo man cut that ball out, because that was a big opportunity for Kiernan's. Now they haven't got the bodies back. North London are on the run again. Joe McGill has seen Rory Rafferty, who's one-on-one. I'm surprised that they're leaving him one-on-one. Such a good player. Can use both feet.
Oren Hilly, and
they've won a free.
free.
They've won a free. So the score at the minute, we've got North London Shamrocks 1-7, St Kiernan's 1-5. Has been a really good start again to the second half. It's just absolutely buzzing here with everybody giving 100%. North London Shamrocks will be happy with that start to the second half against the breeze. They've come out really flying here, you know. Chance for Dan, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a good chance on his left foot, and maybe in a similar way, Kiernan's played against the wind and started the better in the first half, and we're just seeing maybe something similar for North London here. Someone like Daniel Clark should be putting this free over the bar as he strikes with his left foot, and that's exactly what he does.
Really good score from Daniel. Now let's see what happens on the kick out. 1-8 to 1-5. North London Shamrocks have started the second half the same way they started the first half. He tried to do a quick kick out there, but the referee is not happy with something that's going on, so Dan has to take it again. Is he speaking to... He's not really speaking to anyone that I can see, but he wasn't happy with something there, Charlie. So that allows North London to set themselves up. and I think Dan will be going long by the looks of this. No, he's gone short. So that's well moved. Good move by St. Kiernan's. Not a lot of room to operate. Jeff Kingston has it. Owen Walsh was the recipient of that short kick out. No better man to get it. There's Carabine. Dicey stuff.
Yeah.
But Mangan has it, and Mangan gets it away.
Kingston comes forward now, and he keeps going forward, kicks inside towards McCarthy. Good defending there by McElwain.
Yeah, that's just a hard ball. McElwain has done really well all day on Kevin McCarthy.
That pass is going to go away there.
That's not a good ball out. Sideline to St. Kieran's over here on the left-hand side of the pitch. And they're on the run there. We have Doolan.
Collected there by Brady.
I'd like to see Ryan O'Donoghue on the ball more. Tom Walters has it now on his left foot. Tom will be trying to get into a scoring position. But North London are putting good pressure. They're not allowing them to come too far after their halfway line. You know, they're not dropping back too far. They're pressing out, which is good. I think it's good tactics. And they're not allowing Kiernan's to break at all. And it's just too tight for Kiernan's. They're looking. McCarthy has it, has he? McCarthy has it. That's good tackle by Clark.
Yeah.
Again, that's really good pressure by North London. See, at half time we were talking to people that were saying, oh, Kiernan's, but here's a chance for Rory Rafferty. It's 1-on-1. He's got the pace. He's got the pace at Curtin. He's going for a point. Oh, it's a good score. That's a really good score. That was a great turnover. Again, they've had 3 turnovers here in the second half in the opening 5 minutes, and it's shown.
Yeah.
And they've done well from them. And the kick out there, people shouting for off the ground, but Kiernan's are going short now in the second half on their kick out, which, okay, that's fine, but it's taken them longer then. And North London are pressing, really pressing them, and not allowing them to move here. That's really good play from North London. I thought maybe against the breeze they might drop players back, but they're not. And they've got a turnover again. Dan Clark has fought like a dog for that ball. He's done really well there, Dan Clark. Really well. That's great hunger. Worked hard for it, and they're on the run again, North London. There's Joe McGill. Here's the substitute. And Oren Hillary. Dan Clark. They've settled now. Rafferty is causing immense problems.
Yeah.
And he's been left 1-on-1, which I'm kind of surprised at. Even with the breeze, I would still have somebody watching him as an extra player. Here's Damien Diver. Works it out. That looks a good shot, but it's wide. Thomas Lenihan, I think, took the shot for North London. It was worth a try. It was definitely worth a try because it went the distance, but unfortunately for him, but at least it went dead. So here they go again now. It's a kick out for Dan. He's definitely looking to go short, but he won't go short this time.
Yeah, they've gone long this time, but they need men around the ball. And again, North London come away with it.
Dan Clark got up well. McElwain bursting out there. Really well done. Really well done. Won a free there. He's everywhere at the minute, to be honest. He's winning balls. He's doing a good job on Kevin McCarthy. Kevin is, wants to get into the game more, but just finding it very difficult at the minute to get into the game. McElwain doing a good job. What I'm impressed with North London is the way they've won the second ball here against the St. Kiernan's. Normally Kiernan's are very much on top in that area, but today North London are the team on top in the second phase play. And they've got a free kick here from Joe McGill at the centre of the field. Kicks it back to Michael O'Carroll. Brodie, the goalie, the leashman, All-Star nominee 2018. Tom Lenihan has it. Making good inroads, taking on his man.
Maybe took too many steps there.
Yeah, I think he was okay. But they did shout for it, yeah. But they still have the ball.
Which is Kiernan's, they are 4 points down. They have the win, and they're not really pressing North London in the way that I thought they would, using those advantages.
Not at all, no. They're allowing North London to dictate. And North London have got the couple of scores that they needed just after the break, and they find themselves 1-9 to 1-5 ahead. And the Kiernans need to up this big time. They need to start doing their tackling in a higher area of the pitch, like you say, Charlie, and put them under a lot more pressure than they are at the minute. There's Michael Miller, Carroll having a great game. Tom Lenihan, they're just keeping the ball well, and there's a bit of an opening here through the centre if he sees it, and he does. It's Liam Kelly, the full back. Good run by Liam. He needs somebody looping, he needs a bit of support, but Joe McGill has it. It's going to drop short. Joe trying to kick it there from outside the 21.
Yeah.
You nearly have to be in on the 14, Charlie, to be taking shots of that calibre. I don't know why they took the shot anyway. They had no need. So now here's a breakaway for Kiernan's. Danny Doyle, he's done very well today for Kiernan's. He's won all his ball there.
Yeah.
Done very well. But look at how slow that is, though. You know, they need to go forward. They've got nobody. They've got nobody inside the 45.
Sean Tucker has it now.
One player now.
And Kiernan's
Tom Walters making
forward.
a run.
Tucker might go on his own. He was not pulled down there. Here is Tom Waters.
Good
Pressured
tackling
by
though. Good
Michael
tackling.
Miller there.
Yeah, just if they had a player inside quicker, leave one in anyway or two when you've got a wind like that, you know.
Here's
Anyway,
McCarthy.
here's McCarthy, the right man on the ball. Kevin gives it to Conor Donoghue.
He's
But
right.
he just can't get the shot off.
Yeah, he's
Look at
right
that
footed, so he's
tiger.
not trying to take that on his left foot. McCarthy
Tigers. Yeah.
out to Doolan. He maybe thought about a shot.
He
Goes
could get a
past
free. Could have got a
Rafferty.
free.
Sean Tucker swings it wide.
Oh no. They were shooting under pressure. That's the first wide of the second half, yeah. First wide of the game for the Kiernans. 10 minutes into the second half.
Yeah.
That's, you know, you've got to shoot.
You have
if
to.
you don't shoot, you're obviously not going to score. It's simple words, but it's true words. And they just haven't had enough shots from me. They had a good turnover there. I know they're working hard and they're organised, but they needed more options inside and maybe a quicker ball. Take a chance. You got to be brave in the final. And at the minute, I think they've got to just push on a little bit more, you know. Anyway, they've lost that kick out again. North London have it. Liam Kelly has it. Playing very well, Liam there. Doing everything right. That's a good move over to the right hand side of the pitch.
McKelvey has it now.
He's a good player, young McKelvey. Lenihan should have gone down the ball. He didn't go down the ball. He's won a free, but I think it's a bit soft.
Very soft, to be honest.
Yeah, and somebody's calling the referee's attention. I think Keith Curran was very disappointed with that decision, and he probably is right. I think Lenihan had a chance to go down and didn't. The referee has been called over to Liam Barry, the Fulham Irish linesman. Liam is hugely experienced, so he's given a bit of advice to Mark at the minute. I didn't. There's so many things here. You'd want a lot of eyes. You'd want 6 referees to see everything, but at least they've seen something, and that's good that the linesmen are getting involved. And you know, on a day like today, you need that support as a referee.
He's calling over Kevin McCarthy here.
All right.
And Michael Miller. So I know Michael
Miller is just going over himself. Michael, he's not. He wants to have a word anyway, but he's as well to stay away now at the minute, because Kevin obviously did something there that he shouldn't have done. Whatever that was, we don't know. I think he's going to get a yellow anyway here for that.
Looks like a yellow maybe, or is it a red? It's a red card. He's walking away. I have no idea what happened there.
It's a red card for Kevin McCarthy.
Massive turning point there.
Oh, that is just massive. And
was it black or was it red?
We're not sure. It looks like red with the reaction of the crowd.
Yeah.
But then again, he's sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
So perhaps, Adam, you're right.
We'll see in 10 minutes' time anyway.
Yeah, we'll know in 10. It probably is a black. It probably is a black. So, because you wouldn't want to lose Kevin McCarthy. So now, what will North London do with the extra man? That'll mean McElwain is the spare player for North London.
He picked that off the floor there, Oren Hilly, and Kiernan's need to try and get this moving quickly, albeit with a man down, and that makes their task a lot more difficult now.
Yeah, these are the little things, but it might give them a lift at the same time. Sometimes it doesn't help teams. So Conor Donoghue's making a great run. He's won a free just over the midfield area, between the midfield and the 45, dead straight in front of the goal. He's passed it on. They won another free there. If he doesn't, he's played the advantage, the referee, but it's a free kick. He's given it now. It's not in a really good advantageous position. They won't be able to have a shot from here, I don't believe so. But Tom Walters is probably just on the 45. Tom is capable. It's from the right side of the field for Tom, for the left-footed kicker. and he's certainly going to have a go. They could really do with the score here, Kiernan's. There's Tom now. It's got the distance.
What a point.
It's a super point. What a score. So Tom Walters has kicked that score from well over on the right side of the sideline, over on the stand side, and he's given Kiernan's a big boost there just after losing Kevin McCarthy. And the scoreline reads 1-9 to North London Shamrocks, 1-6 to St Kiernan's.
There's a sub being introduced here for North London. We'll see, try and work out who it is. It's number 22, Johnny Sweeney is on, and coming off is number 12, Michael Miller, the captain, who will be hoping to lift a trophy come full time. Big reception for him from the crowd.
Yeah, they're very the crowd is very much into it. The St Kiernan's crowd at the minute need to lift their team, because they need to just follow on from that good score from Tom. And there's a turnover. Tom has it over on the far side, and this is going to be, that's a silly foul there by Nathan, because Tom Walters has just kicked a free from a similar position, and I would see no reason why Tom won't kick this one too. It's more or less the same position as the last one, possibly a bit nearer, from the same side of the field. A little bit more of an angle, but Tom is hugely experienced. Here he goes.
Not this time.
Oh, it didn't take long enough.
No.
Maybe it didn't take long enough, Tom. He'd be disappointed with that shot, but it's gone dead, so at least it's a kick out here. I think there's another substitution here at the minute.
Is that Kevin Henry potentially coming on?
It is. Kevin Henry, who was down to start, was injured for the semi-final. The Sligo man has been hugely influential around St Kiernan's all year. He's got a big bandage on his knee, which is where the injury was, but look, they have to go for it now. St Kiernan's, they have to throw everything in the fire.
It's Keith Curran who is coming off.
No, it's Danny Doyle.
Number 3 is 13, Danny Doyle.
Danny's played well. He should get a good reception. He's done very well for the St Kiernan's today.
He's had a tough time up there, really, trying to play.
Are they bringing on a second sub?
I think that's Jamie Gillan, number 8. And we'll see.
Yeah.
And he replaces 13, Danny Doyle. So, 3.
Dave Rogers has gone off too.
Dave Rogers.
So you have Danny Doyle and Dave Rogers gone off. Yeah. And Jamie Gillan has come on, and Kevin Henry. Kevin Henry, I'm just looking at him here. He certainly doesn't seem right, but
it's a gamble, but a gamble they have to take. Owen Flanagan has possession.
North London have done very well in the second half on their own kick out. They've won 4 out of 4. Mixture of long and short. Kiernan's are trying to press, but they've just given away a free kick. They need to tackle. They need to come on and put them under pressure. North London are carrying the ball through Joe McGill up the field. Joe keeping it well, going wide, good depth, good width from North London. They have a load of space and 2 players over here on the right hand side of the pitch. It's well spotted. Was that Michael O'Carroll again? Michael, good ball. They're on the run. The substitutes have it.
22, Johnny Sweeney.
Johnny, here's a chance.
To Thomas
Tom
Lenihan.
Stick it over the bar.
Will he go for a point? He'll go for a goal. It's a good save.
Should have stuck it over the bar. Should have stuck it over the bar. Good save by Dan. Now Marcus Mangan on the run. Kiernan's have numbers if they go. They've just slowed it down. I would have gone.
Oh, poor pass by Owen Walsh.
He's got it though. Tom Walters has it.
He has no support over here.
That'll be a free for Tom. Tom is getting into the game now. He's shown all his experience. That'll be another free 10 metres further on. It's not near enough for a shot at goal though, I don't think. It's just over the halfway line. That was an opportunity for North London Shamrocks. Tom Lenihan had a chance. Should have kept his composure. Just popped it over the bar. That would have put 4 points between the teams. 3 points is always dangerous. Tom Walters is... No, he's not having a go. He's just kicked it back to David Carabine. David back to Tom. They're just on the halfway line over on the far right hand side of the pitch. That could be another free.
It is.
Yeah, it is a free. It just a bit of pulling and dragging coming in. Marcus Mangan does it quickly.
Oren Kerr.
Yeah, but that's going to be a hard.
He's going to go long in towards Sean Tucker.
What a
it's
score.
It's going to drop over the bar.
Well, that's the score of the match. That is the score of the match by Owen Kerr. The London player missed a lot of time for the Kiernans all year, but the Kiernans are back. It's now 1-9 to 1-7. Since Kevin McCarthy's gone off, the Kiernans have psychologically taken over the game. And I said it sometimes happens I think Kevin has been sent off. I don't see him over on the sideline
he's not there anymore.
And I just think it's hurt North London more than the Kiernans. It's given the Kiernans a boost. They're the league champions. They're the top team in London all year, and they're not going to give up. And they still have this breeze. It's calmed down a little bit in the second half. Certainly not as strong as it was, but it's still there. There's not a lot there.
No,
not
that
a
was
lot
just
there.
a push.
Yeah,
I think
just
someone
a push.
like Carroll should be getting up from that.
Yeah, he will. He's just having a little break, I think. Here's Adam Dunn. North London have worked tremendously hard, as have the Kiernans. Everybody's given everything, but it's all going to be about these last quarter now. There's a ball over there. They're fighting for it. Everything they have. And the Kiernans have come out on top. They've won the ball well. They've done well. There's a lot of frees been given away by North London. A little bit of afters there, but we'll follow the play. That's going to be a free kick right in the middle of the field. It's a kickable free. Could be a black card. This could be a black card because sometimes referees, I find, psychologically might try and level things up.
But to be fair, Conor O'Donoghue was running forward there and he was prevented from going forward. So
yeah, and I think North London, they're doing too much of it. Instead of concentrating on their own football, which was working very well, they just seem to be just lazy tackling, stopping tackling, trying to delay the Kiernans from getting forward. But the problem is they're giving away free kicks in kickable positions. I'm surprised Kevin Henry, well, it is Kevin Henry.
This will be a big test for him, his first.
But he's a good free taker.
He is a fantastic free taker, someone who is well capable of scoring from that distance, as we'll see. Does Johnny Sweeney get a black card, or is it a yellow for North London? I think it could be a black. It is a black card. It levels things up, and it's another turning point in the game again. It's another boost for St Kiernan's, as Kevin Henry may well put them a point behind. Yeah.
Well, it's back to 14-14, so that just might suit North London better, because it definitely didn't suit them having the extra man. St Kiernan's have come back. I think Kevin Henry will stick this over. He's got a strong breeze with him. He's between the midfield and the 45, just outside the 45. Kevin Sligo, man, hugely experienced. Here he goes on his right foot, right in the middle.
Dropping short.
Dangerous. Yeah, drop short.
And a free out there.
Free out. I'd be disappointed with that one. The breeze, it probably isn't as strong as it was in the first half. And it was a long way out if you didn't have a big breeze, It wasn't even...
And he's kicking it on the foot, or the leg rather, that he has bandaged. So it is that ankle that is or knee that is a problem for Kevin Henry. And we'll just see whether he can work his magic as the game goes on, with maybe about 10 minutes left.
1-9 to 1-7, Charlie. 2 points in it. North London Shamrocks looking for their first championship ever. They won the intermediate championship here in 2014. The two neighbouring clubs here from North London, and it's a great battle. It's a good game of football. Rory Rafferty has won it again. He's won every ball today. I would give that ball on the run. North London have it. Chance here for Adam Dunn. He's looking for support. Owen Flanagan has it, but he won't shoot. And
neither will Oren Hilly.
You can hear them saying that probably they needed Joe McGill on it. Tom Lennon has it here now. He slipped just at the wrong moment, but he's got a chance. He's used that. Should be a free in. It is a free in.
Point anyway.
He doesn't need it. That's a good score. Tom Lenihan did well. He did really well. And it gives them a 3-point lead again, 1-10 to 1-7. What will happen with this kick out?
Kevin McCarthy back on the field, so it was a black card.
I knew it was a black, Charlie. Gee. Anyway, that'll lift the Kiernans, having Kevin McCarthy. He is such a dangerous player, and he's gone right in on the square, which is the right place for him. And he's ball been kicked in. It's not an easy ball, and he's won a free straight away. Nathan isn't happy, but it's a free. And he's won it. And this is a kickable free for the St Kiernans.
It is, and now that is Kiernan's having a man advantage just for a little while Johnny Sweeney is off the black card for North London Shamrocks. The ball went over Kevin McCarthy and went into Sean Tucker, so was there maybe a potential there if advantage was played? We'll see. Tom Waters got one earlier, missed one that he just took.
He should get this.
Yep.
He should get this. And then it'll be the kick out. I mean, it's going to go dead anyway. We have a helicopter overhead. The airport beside us there, isn't it, in North Holt? I don't know who's in that one, but he's having a good look at this match anyway, whoever they are. And
there was just a point there from
got
Tom
a
Waters.
score. Great score, Tom. 1-10 to North London Shamrocks, 1-8 to St. Kiernan. 3 Tom Walter scores in the second half. North London are trying to slow it down now. I'm surprised the Kiernans aren't shouting a little bit in. The crowd have gone a bit quiet. They're probably nervy, Charlie. Let's hope the helicopter leaves us now.
Wherever that is landing is quite nearby, but we'll focus on the football here as the kick out goes long. And who comes away with
Tom
it?
Walters again.
And he has the free
Tom.
there.
Oh,
I think Dan Clark needs to get up there.
Something happened.
I don't think anything did happen there, to be honest.
Right, we didn't see anything there, did we, Charlie?
No.
Unless he got a little tap to the neck.
Yeah.
You know, I suppose he didn't go down for the fun of it.
No.
But
and then if
he's gone over to his linesman, Liam Barry.
I'm not entirely sure anything did happen there, but if it did, it's silly from Kiernan's just to react like that.
It could be a throw up now.
Yeah.
It could be a throw up at the least. If he's talking and he's seen something, then it'll certainly have to be a throw up. And it was a very kickable score for the Kiernans that they just won. Tom Walters did very, very well. We were saying the kick out was huge after the score. Tom has been talked to. Will this be another black? Obviously Liam's seen something, so it'll have to be a throw up. It won't be a free kick anymore to the St. Kiernans, which is the bigger thing, but Tom Waters will be hoping that it'll only be a yellow here. He doesn't want a black because he's having a big influence on the game.
Could even be a red.
You think?
Yes, it is. It's a red card.
Wow. And he's gone over to the linesman. He's not happy. Tom, you want to calm down? Oh, that is...
I wasn't sure if anything did happen, but clearly Liam Barry saw something on Dan Clark.
And there's a substitution here now for the Kiernans. Keith Curran is coming off, and is it number 31?
Yep, it's 31.
It's 20. Is it number 31?
21.
21.
Rob Reed's on.
Rob, yeah.
And now teams are both back
it's
to
a throw
14.
up, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be,
up.
because it was a free in to Kiernan's, and then whatever reaction, or is it going to be a free in? What's going on now? Not sure what's going on. Mark Hanley's going in to speak to his umpires.
Oh, there's a lot going on, isn't there?
Something else happened because didn't see anything, or what's happening?
Well, there's 4 minutes of normal time. The umpires have obviously called the referee into them for something. The discipline needs to hold from both teams. It's all about holding the discipline now and not making silly mistakes. There's a few things happening over on the far sideline. The crowd is getting involved, so there's great excitement from both sides.
There's a sub here for North London.
Yeah. This is where you need your squad. You need the guys that can come in and do a job, finish the game. And they're all getting lots of chances here today. He's still speaking to the umpires, because at the minute I see it as a throw-in just between the midfield and the 45. It was a free kick, and now it should become a throw-up because obviously Tom got the red card. And that's hugely disappointing for Tom Walters because he really was playing superbly today for St. Kiernan's.
And we see here a sub for North London. It's 19. Paddy Dolan has come on. He's come on for 6. Conor McGonigal, and Paddy was on the London panel as well. Has been injured this year for a good part of it, and he's now come on. And there's another talking to here. Who's that? Jamie Gillan for St. Kiernan's.
He's going to get something anyway, that's for sure.
Pleading his case, and if the umpires have called over Mark Hanley to sort something out, it could easily be another red card.
North London 1-10, North London Shamrocks. Kiernan's 1-8. An absolute dinger of a game. Both teams giving everything. Huge excitement here.
It's the second red card, is it?
Well,
is it? Yes, it is. It's a second red.
Second red for St. Kiernan's.
I don't know what's happened there.
Well, he obviously must have done something he shouldn't have done, and the umpire's seen it. And now the Kiernans are down to 13 players.
It's going to be very, very difficult for St Kitts. They'll have to win it in normal time if they do, even with 13 men, because if it goes to extra time, you'd fear that North London would overwhelm them. But it's some mountain to climb now for St Kiernan's. Bit of indiscipline clearly has been an issue for them today. As you're right, Paul, the ball is being thrown up.
Yeah, now North London need to drop at least one extra man back and, you know, not go too defensive, but certainly have an extra man back, because they got 14 on the pitch at the minute still?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the other lad hasn't come back on. That's a great ball over to the far sideline. Conor Donoghue has it for St Kiernan's. He'd be looking to get an opportunity here. Gives it back. Jeff Kingston back to Conor. Kevin Henry has it. Now Owen Walsh has got an opportunity here. Owen of a point. It's a lovely ball into the square. Tucker goes up for Sean. But
Thomas Lenihan has dropped the ball, and that's a mistake.
Position. That's been picked up. It could be a.
Sean Tucker has it.
Sean Tucker did well. Back out to Owen Walsh. They're going to try and work a score. Kevin McCarthy has a goal.
It's going to drop.
It's a Gary Owen. It's a Gary
middle,
Owen.
And North London come away with it, and he has
Dan
a free
Clark.
out.
Oh, just not the right decision there by Kevin, unfortunately. We must be close into injury time at this stage.
I would think so.
The clock hasn't gone up yet, but there's another delay. I think this could take another couple of minutes, because there's a couple of lads down. There's at least 3 players down there. And Dan Clark has been immense in this second half for North London. He's won ball that perhaps he shouldn't have won. He's showed all his experience. What we call dirty ball, you know.
Yep.
And it has made a big difference, you know.
We are into added time at this moment of time, and nothing has been signalled yet about how long will be added on. There will be a bit added on. It's been a fair few stoppages as Charlie O'Hagan's getting it ready here. I think that's 4 added minutes. 4 minutes left to see who wins the Capital Concrete Senior Football Championship. Will it be North London for the first time, or will St Kiernan's turn it around and win it for the 4th time, as players still stopped? And maybe Paul in a little while will ask for who your man of the match is.
Yeah, I think it'd be time to talk. There's been lots of players. We've had lots of lads. We're just having a chat there. You've had so many on both sides, you know. Which way will it go at the minute? Will there be a match winner in it for St Kiernan's? That could make the difference. I think Sean Tucker has done well for St Kiernan's. Owen Kerr. But it just really hasn't been their day so far, you know, unless they're going to just get this at the end, which they're capable of doing. They've got many late goals for North London. There's been lots of players that have done well. Rory Rafferty has been a key man all play. Dan Clark himself. I think Nathan McEnwain, Joe McGill. They've had a lot of players. They've number 5, Sean McMonigan, is going off with a head injury there now. So there's a few. Let's see how it goes. Here they go.
Paddy Dolan coming forward. Kiernan's had pushed well up. It's Michael
O'Carroll, another man that's had a super game. Super game, Michael. Done everything right. This is going to be a score, I think, for North London. Big opportunity.
Could be the insurance score if Carroll.
Yeah. They've got lots of. Owen Flanagan has it.
Bit of a late tackle there.
Again, I don't think there was a lot in it. Lenihan has it. They just need to keep the ball. They don't really need another score at the minute, as long as they have the ball.
And they have a man advantage as well.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. Kiernan's are pressing hard, trying to win the ball. And then a gap will be left. Lenihan has shown good feet there. And they've kept it well there. Michael Carroll is keeping the ball out to Dan. And they've got lots of space over on the far left-hand side of the pitch. Looks like Damien Diver.
Great block.
Tried to have a shot there. That wasn't really the right decision.
It's there. Joe McGill has it now, and he has a free in, and he'll get that free.
And he decides to kick it because he knew it was a free in.
Yeah.
And they really did well there. They worked themselves into a good scoring position, and they have a chance of, as you say, an insurance score here. This is a big kick for Joe. He's usually a very, very good free taker, Joe McGill, from Convoy, County Donegal, also part of the London squad. Kieran Green is looking at his phone there to see if there's any messages from Donegal, but I'm sure he's looking at it to see how many seconds are left. He'll be counting the seconds. North London Shamrocks looking to win their first senior championship. If Joe McGill can get this score, it's 110 to 1-8 at the minute, so it's not really an insurance score, but it will at least mean that the Kiernans would have to get a goal to get a draw. Here he goes, and he's drawn it wide. So there's still 2 points in it. 110 to 1-8.
Maybe one last attack for St Kiernan's left here. They need a goal. There's a sub here. Marcus Mangan is coming off. He's replaced by 18 Chris Morris, and it's now or never for St Kiernan's. North London are on the verge of winning their first ever county title, and they'll have to stop that there. We'll go back
They've
to
brought
Dan
Marcus
McDonough.
off. Chris, the youngster from my London, the St Kiernan's junior squad. He's in Liverpool Hope University, parents from Mayo. Really, really good player, Chris. As I said, can he do something? It's very late in the game, but no better man. He's a great young player. They will need to do something. We're coming down the last couple of minutes here now. We're into injury time.
That's
you
a
were asking us,
poor
they've lost
kick
the ball.
out.
North London have it. They're on the run. This certainly could be the insurance score. Dan Clark, one more ball to Rory Rafferty. If he sees it, they've won a free anyway. This should be an easy free. You're asking me about man of the match there. I think we've come to a decision. It's a very, very difficult decision to make because of how many good players have been around today. It looks to me that with this score that there won't be long left. I'm not saying anything could happen yet, but our decision at the end of the day is going to go to the number 13 for North London Shamrocks, Rory Rafferty. He's been a handful all day. He's been superb, taking on, using both feet. Got a great goal in the first half when they needed settling down North London Shamrocks, and I think he deserves it. There's other boys that played very, very well too, but that's our decision, Rory Rafferty. So in the meantime, there's a free kick. And the big stat we've had today here that North London Shamrocks have won 60% of the St Kiernan's kickouts. And that has been the difference because it's the dirty ball, it's the 50-50s. Here's a free kick from
Kieran Diver over the bar.
That's 111 to 1-8. It's not over yet though. We've seen late goals here before.
One last attack for St
Chance.
Kiernan's.
They got to go for a goal.
There has been some stoppages during the added time, so it really is now or never for St Kiernan's.
Yeah, I'd say Rory, leave him alone, leave the goalie alone. He's gone after him. There's no point. Oh, there's a bit of a hit there, but Dan. But anyway, the ball goes in.
Kicked in towards.
Michael Carroll is there.
And
they've
North
loads of
London
bodies.
Have it, and it's full time.
It's over.
It's history of McGovern Park.
Yeah.
The very first county title for North London Shamrocks.
Can you hear the noise over on the side?
Yeah, it's incredible scenes, really.
They'll be absolutely over the moon, North London Shamrocks. Their first championship win, and deservedly so today.
Yeah.
Deservedly so. They were, they were the better team on the day. Everybody thought at half time with 2 points in it that the Kiernans would drive on, but they just couldn't drive on because North London had a plan, and they played really well in the second half. They started the second half well against a really strong breeze. They got the scores. They were economical. I think they had one wide in the whole game. They got a great goal early in the first half. They were unlucky with that goal that Kiernan's got. In fairness, the Kiernans will admit that too. The Kiernans will be hugely disappointed. A great club, but they will move on and come back again. They were unlucky with injuries this year. Probably some of their better players. You've seen Kevin Henry coming on and he just wasn't fully right, but they had to try. They had to bring him on. Sinan will be hugely disappointed. James Callery, Eddie, Mort Reedy, who basically the man from Knocknagoshel, Mort, will be hugely disappointed with that today, but knowing Mort, he will drive on and they will go and look at next year again. They know they were beaten by the better team on the day. That's my impressions of it, Charlie. And I want to thank Adam for all his work today, the Monaghan man Adam Askin, and to yourself, Charlie, and hopefully everybody at home. I hope you've enjoyed our coverage. You'll be watching now, getting the cup. There's huge excitement on the pitch. North London Shamrocks, champions of London 2024, and we wish them all the very best in the Connacht Championship, where they'll play, I think, the winners of the Mayo Championship, whenever that will be played. It was called off today, I believe.
So we will just wait for the presentations to happen at full time. Just the goal there from North London is the difference. It was a 3-point win. The goal for St Kiernan's was incredibly lucky in the first half, and then just towards the end of the game, Kiernan's lack of discipline, 2 red cards in maybe the space of about 30 seconds, made it very difficult when they were chasing the game. And for North London Shamrocks, it's their first county title, and they will remember this for a very, very long time. Lots of players come into the club over the past 12 months, and they have got what they have deserved today. Thoroughly the better team, and our congratulations to them.
Yeah, they've come good at the right time. You know, they were playing well all season, but I felt they were the best team in the semi-final of the 4 teams that took part. I said that earlier, and you know, they drove on from that today. They came out with huge intensity there in the first half. They put the Kiernans under massive pressure on their kick out. They won, as we said, 60% of the Kiernans kick out. That's a lot, because most of the time you'd be happy to win 30-35% of the opposition kick out, Charlie, and to win 60% is massive. And once you do that and you're economical with the ball that you get, it's what you do with it when you win it. And they did a lot of positive stuff with the ball, and there's huge excitement out there on the pitch. I've seen a lot of ex-players there today over for the weekend. North London are a growing club, North London Shamrocks. They have teams at all levels, from under 6, under 7 upwards, the same as St Kiernan's. They're both really good clubs here in London. At underage level, we have a lot of clubs doing a lot of work. So here in McGovern Park today, I thought it was a good game of football for the conditions, for the wins. You know, there was no silly shooting really. Very economical, both sides, well organised. Both teams gave it 100%. I think losing Tom Walters for St Kiernan's was a massive blow, because Tom was really influencing the game at the time. He was scoring frees, he was winning kickouts. I don't know what happened where he got sent off, but you just have to watch yourself. I suppose the linesmen, you know, they're doing their job to the best of their ability, and sometimes we complain that things are happening on the pitch and maybe not enough information is given to the ref. Well, I think he got plenty of information today. Yeah,
that's certainly true, as there is not much of a hurry from North London to start any of the proceedings, but and we'll just, as you said, it's a first county title for North London, a club that really has come on well in the past 10 years. Not even was it their first county title, it was their first county final ever, and they played like they were the experienced team. They used the wind, as it now is the case, well, or at least better than St Kiernan's did in the first half than they did in the second half, and ultimately St Kiernan's couldn't use the elements to what they did. To be fair, as was noted, the wind did die down a bit in the second half, so congratulations.
Just putting the thumbs up to Tom and the Brian Conahan, who puts in such a massive amount of work. Congratulations to Peter Witherow. There'll be great celebrations around Creechland and Dunfanaghy tonight, and all the Donegal lads that are on that squad, but they're from all over Ireland. I mean, Michael Carroll had a great game, the Guidor man. He dominated the midfield area. He won his own kickouts. He was so difficult to deal with. He played very, very, very well. We picked Rory Rafferty, but I can assure you Michael was very near it. Daniel Clark, he basically played at wing forward, but he was midfield, and him and Michael Carroll won the midfield battle, and that was obviously the foundations for this victory. Their game changers, as I call them, came on and did a great job also. All had a major part on it. Paddy Dolan, you know, to have that man on the line, a current London squad player. Johnny Sweeney did well when he came on. Conor McKelvey played very well, but Conor started anyway, but you know, they all did well. Thomas Lenihan was on for a large part of the game. That really, really good team performance from North London, and like you say, it's their first county final, and it's their first championship at senior level for a club like this. Amalgamation of St Teresa's and Shannon Rovers. from years ago here, whom I played against myself in the old days, and they brought this together and drove on, and now they're going to be presented with the Capital Concrete Senior Football Championship. We have to thank the sponsors again for all their sponsorship, Capital Concrete today, and all the other sponsors, the VGC group for the intermediate, and for the junior, the touring group, Dennis Nolan and all the guys at touring. So well done to everybody. We need all that sponsorship here in London, and the speeches are being made now. I don't know if you can hear them.
I think Rory Rafferty's just been given his Man of the Match award, and we thank.
Well, we got a roar. They got a roar anyway, so most of them agreed with us, Charlie.
We thank Jerry O'Shea
could
for
be
his
shot here
sponsorship
from
there.
long range.
Yeah.
We're up high, like.
Yeah. And it's, yeah, as you say there, Stonebridge are the sponsor of the Man of the Match Awards, and we thank them again. That is Jerry O'Shea, who is the St Kiernan's man, who will be disappointed with the way this game has ended. But that's how it is with St Kiernan's.
Yeah,
They've had a lot of success over the years, so they'll come back strong. Yeah, they'll be hugely disappointed, the St Kiernan's, hugely disappointed. But look, it just didn't happen with them fully today. It just didn't happen. They weren't playing with the same, I suppose, tenacity as I've seen all season. They know that themselves. They're scoring. They scored 9 scores. They will admit that the goal, wasn't really a goal that they expected to get. I mean, Tom went for a point, I'm sure. But, 9 scores is probably just not enough. The Shamrocks got 12 scores. That's good. 111 is a good scoreline in a county final. Yep. Michael Miller is making a speech now from Letterkenny, from St Eunan's Club. Fair play to him, and fair play to North London Shamrocks. Yep. So that is it. North London Shamrocks are county champions. Congratulations to them. My thanks to Paul and Adam for their help today, as it is North London Shamrocks who win the Battle of North London and take home the county title for the very first time. We hope you have enjoyed the coverage today, and we hope you have enjoyed the coverage of all the games we've live streamed this year, first for London GAA, and we hope we'll come back next year bigger and better. And well done yourself, Charlie, the PRO for London. Puts in a huge amount of work and has organised all of this, and has done the commentary in all the other matches, the hurling, the intermediate, all these games, the semi-final. He's kept it rolling here, and we want to thank Charlie and the London County Board for this is the first year that this has been screened, and like you say, we can improve on it next year and make it even better. But we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that there'll be an enjoyable night wherever North London Shamrocks decide to go tonight. We might join them for a while. All the best. Thanks, Paul. Yep, all good. So yeah, it's been great. I think it's got popular, or more popular as the year's been on, which is good. And yeah, everyone says it's good quality production and everything. So yeah, it's been good. Yeah. So yeah, thanks very much for always coming down. Enjoy it. See you next year.